Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Talga Tokpergan, and today we're diving into how political risk affect businesses, especially in Kazakhstan, my home country, and how does risk connect to legal issues in global commerce. So, inspired by the video how companies navigate political risk, let's take a closer look at what's happening on the ground and what international companies need to watch out for. So, political risk refers to uncertainty caused by government actions, instability, or sudden policy change that can negatively affect businesses. This includes everything from protests and regulatory change to corruption and even like nationalization of assets. For companies entering emerging markets like Kazakhstan or Uzbekistan or maybe even Russia, this risk can disrupt operations, so it can delay projects or lead to major like financial losses. So that's why companies entering these kind of markets need to know some steps how to lower these political risks and how to act. So Kazakhstan has made like huge economic progress in last decades, but it's not without political risks, of course. So some of the major ones like include the what I would say civil unrest. It happened in January 2022. There were some protests against the government, against the government's policies, and that's why some of the international companies present in Kazakhstan market had to shut down temporarily for like a couple of weeks, I would say. So other thing, there was like a government restructuring which is happening like maybe every couple years. So these frequent reshuffles in political leadership and like change in laws. These things that create uncertainty for the investors. So again, we have the corruption, which is like maybe I would name between the main problems in those regions. So despite reforms and the corruption remains a challenge, quite a challenge. And so these things should be known by the companies willing to enter this kind markets as Kazakhstan. So when operating globally, companies face several legal challenges, some issues, including like intellectual property protection, contract enforcement, or anti-bribery and corruption laws. Like they should know all these things while operating internationally. So the one other thing is the trade compliance and sanctions. So businesses must follow international trade laws and monitor any sanctions or export controls. So Kazakhstan's close trade ties with Russia, especially in the last couple of years. So with Russia and with China, it's actually like Kazakhstan geopolitical position is on one hand it's very important and has huge potential. On the other hand, it has its own risks. So how can companies protect themselves? So first of all, they should do political risk assessments before entering a new market asset. They should assess the local political environment, legal system, and history of instability. So they should work with local legal experts. They should hire lawyers, consultants to do the business research better, and they should hire those people who know the area and who know the local laws. Also, they should use probably arbitration clauses, so which includes international arbitration in contracts in case local courts don't work properly. And they probably should invest, the companies, potential companies should invest in compliance and training. They should make sure that local teams understand the corruption or anti-corruption laws and ethical standards and stuff. So they also have to build relationships, really strong relationships, and relationship strong ties with the local partners, with the officials and communities. All these can reduce the risk and improve the resilience. So to wrap up, doing business in Kazakhstan offers great opportunities, really great opportunities, because it's a growing economy. Its geopolitical position, as I said before, so it neighbors Russia and neighbors China, the maybe the largest economy of these days, the largest producing economy of these days, and one of the biggest consuming economies, the Russia, which is lying under the sanctions these days because of the war. But Kazakhstan has some opportunities to use uh, this position and in its own, uh, on its own. So yeah, but with all these opportunities, there are also some risks about the stability, some risks about the laws, about the working laws, and that's why all the potential companies who are planning to enter these kind of um, markets should be prepared well, should do their homework to enter these kind of markets. All right, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like my video, comment, and subscribe. So we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.